Brentford 0, Chelsea 0. We've just dropped 2 points at the G-Tech Community Stadium. Don't think I'm ever going to get bored of saying that. Fathur, we were in the away end.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on what you've seen?
Amazon curse, I think. I thought we played well, unfortunately, and sadly it's the same old problems again. Like, we haven't converted our chances really well, and the fact that defensively we haven't been that bad, to be fair. But I just think this might be the first test under Graham Potter. You can see the lads kind of like a little bit fatigued towards the end, and I can understand that because they play full 90 minutes for the last three games now, from Milan until Brentford. Really, it's a hard place to come by as well, and I think we haven't been playing that well against Brentford, with all due respect though. And the fact that the amount of changes that Potter put in this team, I think what I've seen so far is that he's trying to manage the team really well. And the fact that we got that congestion fixtures coming up, you got United, you got the Champions League away game against Salzburg as well. Then we've got like 6 games before the World Cup starts. So I think you know what, let's just you know what, if we play that bad today, you know, let's see how well we play against Man United. But it's going to be a hard game as well. But I'm at the moment I'm just glad I'm seeing some positive, the likes of Chukwuemeka when he came on. I thought he looks fantastic, and I just hope that he continues that in the training session behind the scenes. I thought Loftus-Cheek was really played well, considered the fact that Reece James hasn't been out for about 2 games now.
What do you think about Loftus-Cheek playing as a right wing back? Because he's actually settled into that role quite well.
He is. That for me, I think the differences between Reece James and Loftus-Cheek is Reece James, you can arguably he can bomb the forward in that, but I think Loftus-Cheek kind of you know what, the physicality, what I like about him in that right hand side, and I just think that it's a competition in that right hand side. If Reece coming back on in the next 2 months, boy, it's going to be. I think he's going to be the starting as well in the next couple of months. But for me, that Loftus-Cheek, I think he just needs to keep going what he's been doing, man. I thought he was fantastic today.
Yeah, no, I agree with you in that sense. Obviously, Jorginho, you know, you got another full 90 minutes today as well. What are your thoughts on the contract situation? Obviously, he's on 120 grand, looking to go up to 150.
Yeah.
Do you think that he deserves that?
I think he deserves it, and I do find it really hard the way that our fan base has been treating a lot for the last couple of games. You know, I think there's a bit of divide at the moment because some people have been twerking for Declan Rice to come for Chelsea. It's a ridiculous agenda at this point, and we've got a serial winner in our midfield. You've got arguably 5-time Champions League winner. Experienced sides. Why did you guys like Jorginho in that? I just don't get this agenda behind the scenes. Like, you know what, football Twitter can be more emotional at times, you know, but at the end of the day, you just want to see him really playing really well, you know. And I just think that the contract situation, you know what, let's just give him a couple of weeks. I think it'll be sorted out by then. Like, if he wants to stay here, great. If he wants to come back, we're not gonna, you know, be the ones along the way, you know. But
let me ask you this then: you take Jorginho and you extend his contract, or you bring in Rice? Which one do you choose?
I would prefer to keep with Jorginho, and you know what? I'll bring on Alvarez in. Alvarez is a really good DM.
From Ajax, yeah.
From Ajax, yeah, 100%. And I just don't understand how people keep hyping up about this Declan Rice being the next Jorginho, the English Jorginho, and that. Fuck off, man. Football is full of shit, honestly. This is why I hate people on Chelsea fan base sometimes on Twitter. They keep talking a lot, but you know what? Why don't you just come to the game at once just to see how Jorginho played well today? So it's just jarring at the moment, the way that it's a separate. We just want to be unite as a fan base, you know.
Yeah, no, absolutely, I agree with you. And just to finish it off, I mean, Kepa, what a great performance again. 2 on the trot, another clean sheet.
Hey, Matt, if you're watching this, man, I'll give the props, man. And Sophia, man, if you're watching this as well, you know what? I just think he's going to be starting a lot of games until the World Cup. And I don't know if he's going to be in the World Cup squad or not. I'm not too sure. And this just might be, I think, is a bit motivation boost for him. And I'm just glad to see him playing really well under Potter, and just gonna, you know, just to see if he can carry the momentum. And Mendy, I'm sorry to say this, man, I think you've got competition in his hands.
Hey, that's a good thing, right?
Yeah, it's a good thing, and the fact that we've got a big squad depth in this team, and I think Potter can rotate a lot in some sort of games, where he can put Mendy in, or maybe put Kepa in the next couple of games and then rest him up for the November fixtures. But at the moment, I'm just glad to see that we've got competition in all places. The right wing back, the left wing back as well, the goalkeeper. It's a massive, because everyone wants to play for minutes now, and it's glad to see that these players play for Potter finally.
Yeah, absolutely, and long may the good run of form continue. I know we dropped points, but we've been playing well, and we've been getting results as well.
My problem with me is today only Kai Havertz, because this is the 4th game in a row that I've seen he's been playing poor a lot, and the fact that maybe some fan base kind of like protect him a lot just because he's a serial Champions League goal scorer winner. So that doesn't mean he's immune to criticise. I'm sorry, I thought he was poor today, and I just don't get how the fan base still protecting him. We have to be honest with ourselves, That's the problem with the Chelsea fan base so far.
To reflect.
Exactly that, and I don't know about Havertz, man. I just don't know. Is he about self-confidence? Is he really down a bit? Is he doesn't like to be here? We just don't know what the mindset of these players,